I want you to check out this video this sister recording with this old crooked police and watch what he's accusing her of. And you're gonna hear the racism coming all through this. Let's check this out.
What were you doing over in New Cumberland right over there?
Dropping my son off.
Okay. What'd you hand off to the gentleman that walked back in the house?
His coffee cup.
His coffee cup?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm tired of him leaving his mess in my car.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything illegal in the car?
You want to search it?
I mean, if you want to let me search it.
Like, what do y'all think we did a transaction or something?
Well, that's what it looked like.
Because we're black?
No. I couldn't see in your car. Your window tints too dark.
Okay,
anyway.
so exactly. So, but it looked like we were doing a drug transaction.
Yeah, so you pulled up, he came out, you handed something to him, he walked back in the house.
You missed it.
We're not going to argue about it.
I came from this way, went around, took him home,
I saw where
dropped
you came
him
from.
off.
I saw where you came from.
And I dropped him off to his house.
Okay.
He left his cup here because I'm tired of his being in my car. I beeped the horn, gave him his cup.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. Do you have anything illegal in the car?
No.
Okay. You don't have any crack?
I don't.
Weed?
Sir, I'm a business owner, okay?
Okay.
I don't have no crack. I don't have no weed. I don't sell drugs, do drugs, no none of that bullshit.
It's
not a question.
It was a question.
That's very derogatory for you to say. Probably because I'm black. He was a black man,
I already
and y'all
told you
think
that
it looked like we were selling drugs. No, because I'm highly upset that I feel offended.
Upset.
I know. Come on, what we doing here? What we doing?
Would you be willing to let me search your car?
No. For what?
Well, because it looked like you did a drug transaction back
I gave him a coffee cup.
Okay. What kind of coffee cup?
It was a white coffee cup.
Why are you screaming?
Because I can't believe because you keep saying that we made a drug transaction.
And that's what it looked like. Okay?
Wow.
It's simple questions.
It isn't, sir. That's not fair. That's not fair.
It's not fair. I'm sorry.
I know. And you police officers are horrible.
I'm horrible.
You
don't even
police
know me.
officers, sir. What we going to do, sir?
So now you're grouping me into a group of people.
And you're grouping me into a group of people where it looked like I was doing a drug transaction.
You could have been Mexican, you could have been white, you could have been green, you could have been yellow.
And I'm black, and it looked like that is action.
Okay. All right.
And now you being a police officer, you people are horrible.
10-4. 10-4. So you don't have anything in the car?
Sir, I don't have nothing in my car.
What's the name of the gentleman that you stopped with?
That's my son, Anthony.
The bigger guy.
Yes.
That's your son?
I'm 55 years old. I'll be 56 in February.
Now, toward the end, she says she's 55 years old, says she's going to be 56. She says, you don't look like it. Look, sir, I know you're not used to seeing people around you age like black people. I know you're used to seeing people age in dog years. I mean, I get that, but us black people, we don't really age too much like that. We take care of ourselves. But it was so much in this video, so much. First and foremost, you're not going to just come ask me questions. First thing I'm going to ask you, say, also any crime I committed, like what I'm being pulled over for. And if you ask me about some transaction, talking about, can I search the car? No, you cannot. You need a search warrant for that. Well, if you ain't got nothing in there, you ain't got nothing. No, because this is the thing. If you tell him like, yeah, go ahead, I ain't got nothing in there. Well, see, now he can do whatever he wants to do in that car because you gave him permission to. You understand? But when you make him get a search warrant, then they got to go by the parameter of that search warrant. And so whatever he do or whatever in your car is definitely can be admissible for your defense. You understand what I'm saying? You don't trust these people at all. Now, she was smart enough in the end not to let him just in her car because, these cops plant dope on people all the time. They plant it, right? He came in there, passive aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? Accusing her of having crack, weed. He didn't smell anything. If he smelled it, he'd be like, hey, I need to step out the car. I smell it. He was just trying to frustrate, and that's a tactic some of them use. They'll try to ruffle your feathers, make you upset, get you pissed off, and that way he can put some sort of charge on you. Your best bet in those situations is just, it's like, hey, is any crime going on? Like, well, I saw you hand something, but then he said he couldn't see. I said, so how did you see me hand something and you couldn't see. I don't understand that. And I say, hey, so am I accused of any crime? Like I said, because you're speculating. You're not accusing me of any crime. So am I free to go? That's the only thing I want to know. Am I free to go? Because at this point, you're just speculating. You have no evidence of anything. Like, investigate. Go talk to my son. Go ask him what it was. Just ask him. He'll tell you what the whole conversation was. Investigate. Go ahead. If not, well, shoot, I need to be gone. I only be over here talking with you. You trying to make up something that you didn't fully see, because you fully saw it. You would have came with your lights on. You would have said to get out of the car. You'd have did something. You wouldn't have just casually pulled me over. It would have been casual. You'd have got all your backup because you saw a drug transaction. You'd have got really deep with it. So you know good and well you didn't see no drug transaction. It's just that simple. And I'm like, look, you know what? I'm gonna get my lawyer on the phone. I'm not about to deal with you. I'll let you talk to her, and just get quiet after that. I'm not saying much or nothing, because it don't make no sense. That was utterly ridiculous. And they do that to black people to try to get some charges on you. Glad the sister didn't, I mean, she said her piece. I'm glad she didn't take it no further than that. Now, black people, always watch yourself with these people. Watch yourself, because they always just looking to mess with black people. And we just trying to live our life, man. And then when she called him out about being a crooked police, you want to get offended by it. What are you getting offended by? You know what you're doing, bro. If you actually saw them dealing some drugs, you'd have called backup. And you know it. You wouldn't approach no quote-unquote drug dealer by yourself. Where's the dog? Why you didn't call the canine out to go smell the car? If you really thought that was a drug deal, why didn't you call the canine? That's what most cops do. If they see a drug deal, they think some drugs in the car, they call the dog. He didn't even do that. So no, he was just looking for something. They want to lock black people up at any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? That's how, I'm like, man, look, and don't give them ideas. Don't give them too much information. Just, okay, you asked me a question, I answered. That's the end of it. But you're not going to ask me too much, because I'm actually, am I detained? What crime did I commit? I say, you that's speculation. What crime did you accuse me of? Because you're speculating by you calling all these kind of drugs out, but that's speculation. You didn't see me with anything like that. You saw me hand something to my son. That's it. I said, so everybody hands something to their child, it has to be some sort of illegal narcotic? People you see doing it. And beyond what you, sir, statistically, the people in your community do more drugs. You need to go holler at them, not us. We minding our own business as black people. But don't let them cops get you all, where you go get some charges put on you. That's what they want. And don't let them search your car. Well, if you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Because, see, don't let them catch you either. You say, you mind if I search your car? If you say yes, okay, you gave him access. If you say you don't mind me search your car, I say, no, I don't mind. I don't know. Well, no can be a yes, too. So that's why you say, I do not consent to a search. You must need a search warrant, per the U.S. Constitution. And be quiet. And he has to go get one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Washington police, man, watch them. Because they trying to get black people every chance they can get. And, just be cool, be calm, collect, know the law. And just stay safe out here, black people. Because these people, they still on the prowl and on the hunt trying to mess with black Americans.